in this episode. Bruh! Bruh! Hello guys, this is Mamoru Wada, and today we are gonna play The Knife Street Pass. It's a game which tells a story about two girls which trying to perform the Halloween ritual of some sorts, but it's gonna be related to bondage, which we all really like. So let's just start the game. The small town of Brookvale, a young girl down on her luck resorts to desperate measures. Circusy Kayleigh, in the living room, could you have at least did this someplace provide? Yeah. The first minute and we have bondage already. Time had escaped the surprised girl who now sat helplessly gazing up at her irritated roommates. An adventure in self-bondage turned into a humiliating nightmare. Look, Anastasia, I did say I'm sorry, but this is super mortifying. So how about we lend a girl a hand? You really shouldn't be practicing these things in public. What would happen if my mom walked in like a bank robber or something? Really? A bank robber? And you will say you won't be back from your date until midnight. Don't be all mad at me for coming back early. Perhaps instead of blaming us, how I would not practicing your kinky little activities in the apartment you don't pay rent for. Marissa, there's no need to be so mean, but you have been living here for over a year without contributing. I'm sorry, I was just enjoying the free ride. Listen, we can't afford it anymore. So start paying or pack your bags. Wait, we can't talk about this. Please, there has to be something I can do. Kayleigh, I'm sorry, but we can't afford it anymore. I'm struggling financially as well. Stop feeling bad for her. It's my mom's and she's put almost no effort into finding a job. I'm really trying, but there's nothing in my field, and I'm over 300 grand in student loan debt. What do you want us to say? Pick a better degree next time. Our three girls had known each other since they were young. However, their friendship has begun to deteriorate over the last few years. As with all the rifts in their relationship, they stuck together. Not due to their friendship though, they were all hopelessly broke. Yes, it's legit. Actually, I had to wonder why they have ropes falling from the ceiling in the living room, but okay. I understand, but maybe this will be a good thing and motivate you a little. You spend all your time cooped up in the tiny room and never go out. I have really bad social anxiety. People scare me. Cats scare me. The sound of my stomach rumbling scared me. Just untie yourself and we can talk about it, okay? The best efforts at getting free were met with no remorse from the unforgiven ropes. Kayleigh looked up completely and utterly defeated. So I have a tiny issue with that. I was following this tutorial thingy on how to muscle up for this Halloween ritual. I didn't realize I should have read the part of the ritual on how to untie myself. Ritual? Are you joking? It's alright, I don't have time for that. Just head back to your parents and pack for our vacation. I will deal with Kayleigh. Shoot, I almost forgot to finish packing. Okay, we can talk about this tomorrow. Just make sure you bring the money I left in my underwear drawer. Wait, Marissa really scares me. Can you just stay and help? You hand her, don't worry, babe. Oh, and tell your parents I'll cook my world famous salmon for them soon. Okay, but play nice too. You guys have been friends forever, so don't kill each other. And she's not that scary as once you feed her. Kaylaigh's head sank to the floor as she saw her best friend rush away. Marissa pulled up a seat, crossed her legs, and sat there intently staring at Kayleigh. So are you going to Internet Halloween ritual, huh? Yes, it was a damn thing I found on Instagram. How about you give me your phone's password so I can take a peek at this ritual? What? No, just untie this knot right here. What is the pass? P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D. Why the hell would I give you that? Untie me! Marissa sat there with her usual scowl and overall dominate demeanor. Kayleigh felt small and any chance at conversation was met with an uproar. Ha! Cool, just sit there and do nothing. I don't mind being tied up, it's kind of my thing. Asshole. What was that? Nothing? Kicking her legs back and forth, she gently knocks herself over. Marissa let out a small giggle as Kayleigh gets back into position. Damn it, the heart. I want to get out of this. I might have to give her my phone's password. I'm waiting. Bitch, if I will get the chance, I'm tying her up and shoving my phone in her mouth. What should we do with you? You could untie these ropes and not creepily lay at me as I struggle? If you give me the password so we can look at this little ritual of yours, I will do that. Last time, I'm not giving you that. Stop being a sick pervert and get me out of this. You didn't forget we have a night. Hey, remember when we were in middle school and you put my hand in that glass of warm water while I slept? It was a billion years ago. Let it go, Zish. Bajillion. Panties is key. You can see there is revenge. Bored of the conversation, Marissa get up to stretch her legs. Out of the corner of her eye, she noticed one of Annie's clothing drawers lay cracked open. Wait, what the hell is Anastasia panty drawer open? Shit, this is bad. How do I explain this? This is where she was keeping our money for vacation. Please, Kayleigh, don't tell me you stole from her. No, wait, I need a gag, so I used her panties. But we are not gagged. What? Yeah, give me your leggings. I swear I'm leaving you tie up all week if I hand that money here. Marissa checks every inch of the skin, tight leggings, but finds not a single penny. Kayleigh is really broke. Well, there's nothing in here, so that's good. You actually think I have any money at all? If you combine all three of our bank accounts, it will be still be in the negatives. Oh my god! Sorry, I ripped your leggings off. Now that I think about it, I could have probably just checked to see if the money was still in the drawer. Which is, yeah. All $4 are still right here. Where we left it. It's alright. But gagging yourself with her panties is pretty repulsive. Don't you just set for a normal ball gag? I mean, yeah, I guess, but I didn't really have one. Panties though, I would rather have my mouth glued shut before I tested someone else's underwear on my tongue. Listen, I need a gag, so I used her clean panties. It's not like I took them out of her dirty clothes hamper. You're a step above dirty panties. Maybe your job should be an official panty connoisseur. Definitely. I put more on my job application and Tinder profile. You're so smart, that's why I never got any callbacks. Sarcastic little... You know what? Look at these dirty panties right here. I wonder what I should do with them. Marissa picks up a pair of anti-mentionables from the floor and dunks in front of Kayleigh. Her other hand reaches for a roll of crimson red packing tape. Gross. Get those away from me. Grinning from ear to ear, Marissa grabs the back of Kayleigh's head and shoves a wad of panties into her mouth. No, God! These are definitely not clean. Pretty sure we ran a couple of miles in those and then hit the sauna. We get a little risky in saunas. Just kidding, I would never gag someone with dirty underwear. They are wet because they just came out of the wash. After that word came off her mouth, a sudden realization hit her. Her eyes opened with white and her face contorted with disgust. Oh wait, we didn't wash our clothes today. Oops. Those were totally not the pile I meant to shove in your mouth. This may actually be the worst night of my life. If you had just given me the damn password, you wouldn't be in this predicament. I was joking when I put them in your mouth, but those three are her dirty running panties. This bitch is dead! I was wondering why this smelled like her perfume, so don't kill me please, it was a honest mistake. But since we are in this situation, if you want me to remove the guard, you have to give me the password, deal? But does she want to get in my phone so bad? It's not like this bus station ritual that I found online would really work. You have a deal? No more than me and I get the password? I can't. I just can't. It's just so hilarious. Marissa winces as she pulls out of the well with the panties from the enraged here. Her face stuck in a state of horror. Okay, fine, it's Anastasia. Happy now? Anastasia, as it's the name of the girl I've been dating for the last 2 years? Yep, the one and only. Anastasia is also a very old Disney movie. Our best friend since we were in middle school, but my girlfriend that I love very much, that Annie, cannot being my stylish. Why are you so obsessed with my girlfriend? I'm not obsessed, she's my best friend. Well, only friend to be honest. You know what? Fine. I don't care we have other issues to deal with right now. Like untying me, my hands are literally going numb. Not yet, sit there and be quiet for a second. The helpless girl sat there, bored by Marissa's sifted through her phone. She bowed her head in shame once she realized Marissa had found her private files. No wonder why you never leave the house. You have a lifetime supply of porn here. Stop! How did you find that? I had my stash so it would be impossible to find. It's in a folder called Boring Files Don't Look Confidential. What the hell did you look in there then? Are you joking? Rely on the honor policy. Marissa just drops to the floor as she digs deeper through the folders of highly specific fetish porn to a folder titled selfies. Oh my god, Kayleigh! You have 1,000 of nut selfies and gross. What are you doing with our cucumber? Oh no, I was making a salad? At least this make my job easier. If you don't do exactly as I say tonight, I will take these selfies and post them online, got it? Seriously? Are you seriously going to blackmail your ex-best friend? Get your stuff from your room, then meet me at the edge of the woods. You and I are spending our Halloween performing your spooky little witchcraft thing. Kayleigh was untied and decided to set forth to the woods. Her usual night of porn and pizza had been rarely disputed. Better get rid of this ritual or I'm writing a strongly worded letter to someone. A cat little lamp I met with Anastasia when we were kids. Oh! Take a look at this poster behind us. Resident Evilville. It's gonna have, or rather it should have, a premiere at my 31, so we are gonna play it, the full version. I drink way too much water sometimes. Mr. Stangles, Anastasia gave this to me when we were little kids. Just before she left for college, I gave it back to her. She was kind of my only friend I never really made anymore after she left. It got pretty dark out. I guess summer is coming to an end. This blanket is so comfy. Me, Marissa and Anastasia would have sleepovers and hug out there all the time. Before she started dating Marissa. I should take the trash out one day. It was a short walk to the woods, then began a mere block away from her house. Marissa waved her down, smiling with an professional excitement. It's actually the first time I left the house in weeks. Seeing the moonlight on my skin is kind of nice. It's really cold outside. It's called a jacket. You should have brought one. I wanted to, but you rushed me. Well, you always wear super bulky clothes when you go out. You look at really nice showing off some skin for once. Thanks? You really meant that? Don't get weird on me, now listen. I'm in a rush here, so according to this instruction, we only have a couple of minutes before the bus driver leaves for the air. If only someone didn't waste so much time being a brat, we could have had more time to prepare. Well, I was practicing for the first step, but I was interrupted by you two. Instructions say to tie yourself up in the woods, not in my living room. And on top of that, it says to find the poisonous ape right to tie you up. A tree. Try. Wait, don't even say anything about tying yourself up. But at least it's distracted. Focus on the ritual. It's like working with a child. Let's look at the website. Warning. Completion of this ritual will award you with your deepest desire. However, failure to comply with the following instructions will leave you abandoned in the other world. A new level. Read ahead. Oh, spooky. What happens in the other world if I read ahead? Instant death, spontaneous combustion, statistical organ, or nothing. I have no clue, I'm not an expert. Step 1. Arrive at the poisonous brook ape tree at exactly 11:59 p.m. The spirits of the woods will only be there for a short period of time. Place your most prized possession at the base of the tree. Watch for the vine. I know where the tree is. Anastasia and I had one of our feast days here. To put it in one of those apes. What was that? Nothing. So we need our most prized possession. There's not something I usually throw in my pocket when I go out exploring the woods. I grab it for you along with mine. Meet me by the tree, just up ahead. I do not know what my most prized possession is. We have been friends since we were kids. Have some faith in me. Also, when I was going through your phone, there was a full prized possession for online rituals. Note to self, late, older is better. Hurry up and meet me by the tree. These glowing blue caps are so pretty. They're native to Brockway and don't grow anywhere else. The blue light makes it so at night we don't need flashlights. It's a gorgeous night out. Just before Halloween the weather gets really nice and cool. This one is massive. It's like a street light. KGT has wares. You have coin. Really? You are quoting Skyrim, you massive dork? Kayleigh points to a small black decorative box, adorned with intricate metal design and field exterior. It gave off the impression that what it contained was rather expensive. Only dogs have prized possessions that are dumb little decorative boxes. What is this anyway? It's not dumb, yours is literally a card with some scripts on it. Hey, it means a lot of me, and you gave it to me when we were kids. It's not like I need to explain it, you won't understand anyways. Elsa scoffs at the comment as she turns toward the tree. She looks back with frustrated brows and a spark of annoyance running off her tongue. Should treat her better. Do you know how much she has done for you? Yeah, and how you do is smudge off her. What type of best friend does that? I don't mean to. I suck at life sometimes, you know? I'm so sucky. I banned a gear cheese last night. How is that even possible? You're so frustrating to talk to. Stop being so damn moppy all the time. You'll be a moppy too if you burn a grilled cheese. Yeah. Or burn the water. Yeah, just a normal water. It's possible, by the way. Whatever. Let us place our stuff by the tree so we can get this show on the road. And let's start. Next, bondage scene. It looks like the tree in the instructions. I know why the apes are possums. Blue gears take their most prized possession and delicately place them at the base of the tree. However, nothing happens, leaving them confused and annoyed. And? Is that it? Whoa, what a great ritual. Nothing happened. I'm sorry, I'm so sucky. I really wanted this to work. Look, you're not sucky, Look out behind you! Bursting forward from the tree, a collection of glowing vines grab Kayleigh. Dancing around her like leaves in the wine, they quickly fasten her to the tree. You just get sniped by the tree? This is hilarious. Whoa, this is not cool. What are these things? Ropes? Are you blind? They are literally going in the dark. I know they are ropes. That wasn't what I meant. I'm not going to cash on the fact that parts of my vines exploded from tree and tied me up. Sounds like a you issue. Marissa, help me. Fine, I need to look around, just hang a second. Wait, what the rules? I was reading ahead and said something about magical tree ropes. Hold up, you read ahead? Yeah? And what the rules specifically say not to do? I was curious, okay? I didn't think that would end up working. Give me one reason why I shouldn't just leave you here. The two girls continued to bicker as more candies crept out from the dark crevice, slowly lifting down Kayleigh's leggings. They materially peeled them off. Bond Cochrane. My leggings, give me them! By Marissa, help! Chill out. According to the instructions, the spirits of the woods, as they call them, won't harm you, but you'll be relentless stays with your darkest desire. My darkest desire? Damn it, if they really know what I want, Marissa won't let me live this. Now, she already thinks I watch too much sexy content online. Kayleigh, what is that you really want? Because they are getting a little, risky? I desire food. Food! The tennis continue to wander up and down the gear, raising the dancing creepers figured out her lies. Her cheeks turned a brilliant shade of red. If these wines don't stop filling me up, they're getting clear-eyed and made into vegan spaghetti. I could just wait until Marissa leaves. Then you can have your way with me. What am I even reading? Marissa left out the flustered sight as she realized what the truth that Abigail really desired. I can't hear what you're saying, but I need you to get your head out of the gutter. Really? Can you think about anything else? I can think of pizza. Can you give me a large pepperoni pie? Mr. Creepy Tentacle Tree? Pizza really isn't good for you, especially when you order it every night. And when you have pizza internet, I always love to a crowd. I look up pizza-related things on Pizza Hub. Yeah, I'm just going to end this one out. I really don't want to be tied up to a tree alongside you right now. Floating in from the forest, a group of cartoonish ghosts appeared. After investigating her body, they let up squeals of excitement. This keeps getting weirder and weirder. Brr. Inspecting her chest area, the intuitive ghost found around with her highly supportive bra. However, with the lack of experience, they aren't able to remove it. Ah, ghosts! They're so adorable. Look at their little puffy cheeks as they try and play with your boobs. Adorable, the little jacks are groping me down. Well, if someone's darkest desire wasn't something so creepy you won't be in this position, maybe we could both have food instead. But can we talk about how cute they are? Don't scare them away with your ugly face or I'll be really angry. Okay, seriously, I need you to either get me some clothes or get me free. It's freezing and my lady beats might be frostbite. Get frostbite out here. The only thing your lady beats are doing right now is showing everybody how much you enjoy that crotch rope. What do... Everyone can see you are having lately too much fun being tied to that tree. Kayleigh glances down at the rope that dug into her thighs before a sudden realization hit her like a ton of public breathing. Stop! It's more ritual from the creeps out of air, the only collected in that one specific spot. Brr. Don't you breathe me, you stupid little grrr. Now, don't worry, little ghost boys. She just had a lot of pent-up frustration from being single for so long. Apologize to them right now, right this instant. All they wanted to do was follow the rules, so it's not their fault you're greasier than a dry sponge. How do we just switch places so we can back a pick you off at your darkest desires? Excuse you, I'm taking woman, plus I'm way out of your league. Excuse me? Out of your league? I swear with you. Before she could utter her false threats, an eye ghost inflated in her mouth, shouted as it stifled any possible complaints from the gear. These things are like a one-stop bondage shop. What else can you guys do? Cute and kinky. Who'll have no ghosts can be so amazing. Marissa pulls out her phone and reads the next set of instructions to the ritual. She powers both of their phones off and places them in her back pocket. Well, that's it. All we can do is now head to 9th Street bus stop. I enjoyed that treat, Kayleigh. I'm going to go ahead so we can actually complete the ritual this year, and with or close on. Kayleigh's muffled screams filled the forest alongside the chirping crickets. Desperation growing in the pit of her stomach, she tried her best to get free. Relax, it says right here the ghost will release you in a couple of minutes. Find me at the 9th Street bus stop and we can continue our little adventure. Marissa directs the ghost to follow her and they merrily float to her side. She giggles as they frolic in the cool air and departs for the bus stop. And I have your leggings for when you find me. Hopefully those teeny tiny panties keep you warm. As promised, the wines finally rest their hold on her. Shivering and stiff, she briskly walks in the direction Marissa just left. It's so cold outside, I need to find Marissa quickly. She looks back and strikes a post for the tree and hits very dancing vines. Vibrant hairs and round in the air as she disappears into the woods. We should do this again sometime, just in warmer weather. As if in agreement, the vines let out a final display of approval before receding back into the tree. Finally, I am the 9th Street bus. I should talk to Marissa. Boots. It's an old note taking out some old hotel in town. The part of town is very quiet, you won't want your car breaking out there. Yeah, for example, motel bondage. Yeah, hostel bondage, yeah. There is a game from this guy as well. An old bench, pretty clean. What's the Undertown? Finally decided to stop by, huh? As if to tie up, Cranking yourself up over there? I should be a comedian. Like, why did I even go to college? Please focus, I'm begging you. Can I just Oh my god! What? Are you okay? Do you see something? Look at the super cute owl up there. That's it. Tonight I'm actually going to murder you. I hate getting murdered by someone. Might be the most intimate experience a person will ever have. Wait, you're trying to be intimate with me? Wait, I need to get a rough mind. I'm not prepared for this step in our relationship. Shut up, please. Just shut up. Oh my god! What, another dumb owl? Or maybe a flying pizza monster? Just look behind you. No, I'm not falling for that again. You are so dead, I swear. As silent as predator in the woods, a dimly lit bus pulled out behind them. 9th Street is the destination. Holy shit. Leggings, I need to get dressed if we are getting on this bus. Give my clothes now. How rude of you. Now ask politely and I will consider it. No effing way, Will. I likely ask for my clothes back, bitch. Change your tone right now and do not ever speak to me like that again. Fine, give me my clothes back. Manners. Please give me my clothes back. Thank you. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? Yeah, it was actually. My almost non-existent pride almost took a my hit. Now that you are not walking around looking like hooker, we can get on the bus. You first? No way, ladies first. How sweet of you. Well, if you are going to put it, I will go inside. Retouching guiding their terrified bodies in the bus, it eventually begins to move. Rusted metal and the smell of Halloween imbued every inch of the decor. Wait a second. You're 82. Half lady, I'm little short. Steering from behind them, a towering creature walks in from the darkness. Its voice rooks smooth, calling yet terrifying. Ladies and half ladies, welcome to the 9th Street bus. Please make yourself comfortable for our impromptu journey. Who the hell are you? I am simply a bus driver that will bring you to what you truly desire and show you your great dry tour. Nothing more and nothing less. But a question, what are you? And when did the bus start moving? What am I? Maybe you can say I'm Battle of Atoms, or perhaps a collection of minerals. Perhaps I'm a figment of your imagination. Whatever I am, the question is rather irrelevant to your current predicament. My current predicament is me wanting to get off the bus now. Oh, come on, this could be fun. What's the worst that could happen? I already list them off. Do you remember the testicular tourism? An infinite amount of things can occur on this bus. Well, we can approach infinity but never truly get there. With that being the case, I can guarantee you that testicular tourism is not the only agenda tonight. Not ice how healing mentions spontaneous compulsion. I swear we need to get you some Xanax. Allow me to put your mind at ease and inform you to the ritual you two are partaking in. At some point in everyone's life we encounter a great traitor, as I like to call them. They rip you apart and destroy your ability to trust in others. But some people overcome them, like Marissa did. Oi! Totally blame my mom. She read my diary once. I told my entire family about this one boy I had a crush on. I wanted to check if I can save with pressing escape. I remember that. It was so mean, but she didn't think you would take it so personal. Stop being salty about it. No, I do not believe she's your great traitor. Perhaps you can deduce it as we continue our voyage. Tonight you will trek through 9 separate stops, all designed to locate your great traitor. In addition, if you are to survive, you will be granted what your heart desires. The bus begins to slow down and the squeal of the brakes fills the ears. Both gears are just led by the upward changing scenery. Can't just blame Marissa, like I know it's her. She's literally blackmailing me right now. Wait, why not I get what I desire? I'm here as well. If Kayleigh succeeds, you two will be rewarded with what you two desire. Think of your voyage, we have reached our first stop. Aside the bus, the scenery had completely changed. They were nowhere near blue sky and surrounded by a dull metallic ceiling. We were barely moving for more than a minute. How did we get so far out of Brookwell? Yeah, where is this? It does not even look like the same state. Like I said, this is stop number 1, a building where one can scroll on their phone until the end of time. Now please. Get off my bus! The group works in a building containing an endless number of doors. Towards the back of room stood with Kayleigh's name on it. Added furnished the interior was a screened sofa. We found Kayleigh's dream home. I can scroll over. Oh my god, let me see this. Please allow my friends to sit you on the one of our most comfortable sofas. You can sat at all times here. You are uncomfortable with selection. The manner in which you will be sated may be sleeping or feeling as it rather restricted. Yeah, I would like to save. Tiny little ghosts surround the Kayleigh as they morph into a set of stringy ropes, hastily roping her limbs up, they fasten her to the seat with no hope of escape. The one-shot bondage ghosts strike again, and they are super stretchy. Oh my god. Okay, that made my day. Like, seriously. I prefer to keep them in shape with intense yoga. We live on the weekdays, then stitch on the weekends. Hold up, this is super comfy. Can you just leave me here like this forever? It's the first stop. Let's get back to the topic at hand, shall we? In this room, you may scroll endlessly on your phone until the end of time. The bus driver points to Marissa's back pocket, which contains both the girls' phones. He ushers for her to come closer. Marissa, may you plug her phone into the screen so we can analyze her files for what interests her? Oh, this is going to be so much fun. No way, don't do that. Unable to stop the upcoming wave of humiliation, the poor girl sank deep into the sofa and cringed in shame. Wild and repulsive images appear on the screen for all to see. Dear me, this is rather repugnant. Your taste in entertainment is quite frankly disturbing. Jesus fuck, Kayleigh! Is this what you are into? I thought what I found in other photos were round enough. Little do they know I have much worse stuff on my phone. They would never know if I lied. It gets worse. It can get worse. It's literally impossible. Can I just die already? Please catch my ass and toss my body in the river. Marissa, please update the feed. I have existed for an eternity, and even this is too much for me to be witness to. Navigate us to her Twitter in order to investigate her fashion standards. Wait, no, that's even worse. What everyone had believed to have been the most shit erotic material ever created was out to be surprised. Bruh! Bruh! How did they even find this type of porn on Twitter? Is that watermelon horse? This relation is rather peculiar, horny and peculiar. The combination of the cross rope and her favorite video of watermelon horse being played brought about a hint of expanding the gear. Did it get chilling here? You guys want to understand, I haven't synced forever. And you are going to stay that way if you keep watching this garbage. Like honestly, how the hell does she do that with a watermelon? Just please promise to keep this between the two of us, okay? We are here not to judge you, but to accept, learn and grow. My disembodied dreams and I are here to help you on that journey. Is that what you call the little pants stealing bondage ghost? Wait, pants stealing? Indeed, they have been my most beloved friends for as long as I can remember. Maybe as long as an eternity or two. They merely contort to the dream of the individual. Consider them a liquid and your fantasies are the vessel in which they feel. Kayleigh had finally realized the sudden sort of she was feeling so brisk. The disembodied dreams had manipulated time and space, teleporting her leggings into Marissa's hand. My leggings? How long I have been sitting here in my underwear? Tell ghosts to keep their hands to themselves. My ghosts merely included your fantasy. Did they not? It's nice being helpless. You do not appreciate freedom of choice? I guess everyone is different. So, what we are saying is Kayleigh is super horny at the time and loves being tied up in her panties? In a rather cut way. In a rather cut way, yes. She prefers choices being made for her, which can become quite troublesome, if not handled correctly. Now, a simple question. If you could be bound and gagged the rest of your life with nothing to do but scroll on your phone, would you accept? Yes, let me scroll away. Scrolling is only means to entertain yourself. Life cannot be endless enjoyment. Yeah, it can. Who made you the fun police? For now, enjoy this information I made. It's a gag that allows you to taste what goes on through your feet. Maybe go to some stories about food though. Here I scroll you to a cooking blogger so I can have something nice to snack on that is in booty. Instagram tape! The golden sound of Kayleigh's gagged groans, I love it. Is she your friend? Why do you enjoy her silence so much? It's not that I love her silence, she's just very depressing to talk to sometimes. And she's scared of the entire world. How can she grow if she is silent and scared? Getting a job is usually a good start. That makes most people happy, since they can go out in the rug with other humans that aren't behind the screen. There is no job for a silent girl who is scared of the world. Yeah. And according to you, there is no word for a scared girl without a job. Rather unfair, no? Let us continue on the next stop. We have many more events planned for tonight and very little time. The ghostly crotch rope that unfriended to Kayleigh had begun to vibrate. Rosy pink filled her cheeks as she tilted her head in shame. Fine, you may stay here for a little longer. I know when someone is enjoying my disembodied dreams. Hurry, back on the bus once you are done. Would you like to save? Okay, and we are gonna visit another stops in another episode.